What's up? Cassidy from Endless here. I'm going to speedrun contributing to Everlasting Candy in its current state as of February 12th. Yes, 2025. That's what year it is. Um, so I'm going to do this a little quickly because I'm kind of speedrunning just to do a demo, and we can cut this up into other interesting videos later, maybe, or it can act as a guide for you. But let's go ahead and not have caps lock on. So I'm here at github.com/endlessm/everlasting-candy. And I'm going to go ahead and clone this. You can use the GitHub desktop app. It's probably the easiest if you've not used Git before. If you have used Git before, you're probably familiar with how to clone things. You can also create a fork on your own account. If that's simpler, that's probably going to make the pull request process simpler. So I would probably do that. Create a fork and then clone your fork. Since I have write access to the repository, I can just clone this one directly here. And how do I keep bumping caps lock, apparently? We're going to clone it. And then, oh my goodness, there is like something with my keyboard that is turning on caps lock. Okay, so we have the Everlasting Candy there. And I'm going to open Godot. And Godot Engine, the latest, Godot Engine 4, not 3. And what you can do is click import and go select it in your files here. I cloned it into my projects folder, but actually I know that I already have it. Oh no, I don't have it there. Yeah, so let's import. I have it in my projects folder under endless, under everlasting candy. And then you click the project.godot file, import and edit. And now while that's loading, I'm going to do good git protocol, I guess, here is to just check out a new branch. So I'm going to do git checkout B. You can also do git switch -c, I think, to create a branch when you switch. Git checkout B. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Cassidy purple, because I have a purple world. Cassidy more purple. I'm just going to call it more purple. Whatever. Doesn't really matter here. So I switched to a new branch. And then I have Godot open here, and one fun quirk about this game is that everything's actually pixel perfect because it's a retro style pixel game. So you probably are going to want to click this like little zoom button here, zoom in a couple times. You can also click this little button here to center, which, oh, I guess it puts 0, 0 at the center, so that's kind of weird, but yeah, highly recommend using an actual mouse instead of a trackpad. I don't love Godot's trackpad handling, but like a mouse with a scroll wheel is going to help a lot because you can like middle click to drag around and then zoom in that way as well. You can also hold, I think, spacebar to click if you're on a trackpad, which is nice. Okay, that's right, I'm speedrunning. So if we look at the file system panel over here, we have Candy Wrapper, which is the original game with all of its scenes and everything. But then you have worlds. So worlds is where when you play the game, I think this is going to be muted for you all. But yeah, so you play the original game, or you go to extra worlds, and then you have these worlds here. So these are what people can contribute easily. I don't know why it's so tiny. We can make it bigger. Again, pixel perfect maybe. I'm also on a high DPI screen. But yeah, so I have Cassidy's purple world here, where I reskinned all the assets to be very purple, but there's only 2 levels. Oh, nailed it. And that's it. So we're going to expand that world a bit. So if I go here to Cassidy's purple world, you'll see that we have an image folder with all my reskinned images here. And then we have, I copied the explosion, goober, and player scenes here so that we could set them up with the correct sprites. And then I also have like the 2 worlds here. So 0 is actually the title world. Center that. So this is what shows up behind the title screen, and then level 1 is the actual first level that you play. Level 2 is second world that you play. Gotta get these all zoomed way in for you. And then once there are no more worlds, it plays the last scene, which is just the thanks for playing overlaid over whatever you have here, which in this case I think is just the same as the first world. Yeah. So we can make more scenes here. So we played with an interesting thing here where we like jump on the goober. You technically could walk backwards and jump on this guy. That's something we talked about when we were designing this world. Oh, let me pull up. So how you actually edit a world. I'm gonna make I'm gonna copy world 1. I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm just gonna call it, actually wait, no, I'm gonna copy world 2, duplicate that, and call it 3. Easy peasy. And then I'm sure there's keyboard shortcuts for these things, but I don't know them off the top of my head. So let's see. We could make it so that in level, because you have to kill all the goobers or step on all the goobers to pass the level. We can make it so that the next level you have more than one goober that you have to jump on in a row or something. That could be interesting. So we're going to pull up when we're selected on the level here. And then we have this map node. So this is actually our tile map that we want. Again, everything's zoomed way out because it's actual pixel perfect. But this is your tile map. So you can actually just paint with this onto the canvas here. Like that'll actually play. Oh, can't make it jump, but it's wraparound. So yeah, you can just test it that way too. But for this one, I want to have 2 goobers that you jump on. So let's erase a little bit more of this platform. A little bit more of this one. Let's erase the goober there. And let's give us a goober here. Oh wait, how do we do that? Oh, I don't have the eraser selected. That's what's annoying. Can I just click here and then draw with a goober? Yes. Okay, that's how you can place it. A goober here and a goober here. Can I make those jumps? We'll find out. Nice thing is you can save the scene and just play the scene itself to see. Again, I'm probably exploiting what you might consider a bug in the game where the goobers, if they're not on a platform, they just go back and forth forever. Oh gosh. Okay. Don't walk backwards and then get killed by the other goober. Oops, I don't want to play the whole game, just the scene. Ah, so close. Yeah, but theoretically that could work. That's maybe too punishing. Should we put them closer together? I'll put them closer together. Let's do here. I'll give a little bit of a little bit more. Erase too much, I guess, and then give me the goobers, and we'll put there and there. We'll try that. Again, this doesn't really matter because I guess you can wrap around. You don't have to jump on them necessarily because you can wrap around. But just for fun. Oh gosh, did that again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make that not possible to happen because that's annoying. I'm gonna put barrier here. You can't wrap that way. No wrapping allowed. Ah! Okay, well, that counted as getting. There we go. So, okay, that's silly. We could do that. I guess I probably shouldn't put these here because you wouldn't know that you can't wrap. Okay. Fine. These, oops. These, explosion tiles don't actually do anything functional. They're just decorative, but I want to put them back to make it look pretty, so. Okay, there we go. All right, let's say that's my third scene that I like. Sure, why not? Oh, let's make it a little more interesting. Have it so you can't just drop down. That's what we could do. You know what we could do to make it like you have to still aim is you could do like this. Oops, I have the eraser selected. Have it like this. So you still have to aim for them, but you can't just like drop straight down to get them, but I guess you could drop down. I think that's probably a little bit more nice. I'm going to do that on here too, because that's probably more correct. Because we're kind of exploiting a thing where why can I not select that? Click. Oh, because I have the tile set. I'm not selected on the map. Okay. Tile map. Draw. There we go. That's probably more correct. So I'm going to play the whole game here so I can play those 2 levels. So I'm going to say extra worlds. And then Cassie's purple world. And then there we go. And then, oh gosh, okay. So close. I've gotten better at this game though. Okay, I like that. So let's say we're done. I've saved it. I'm going to close Godot. I'm going to open up my Git client here, and I'm going to say, oops, what is this? Wow, it resized my whole window instead of just the text. That's fine. I guess that makes sense. Okay. We're going to say Git status. So I made that way too big, actually. Modified world 2 and world 3. Perfect. I haven't modified more than what I'm looking for. Sorry, that was bothering me that it looked weird. Okay. So yeah, we've modified the scene 2 and the scene 3. That's perfect. So we're going to say, we're going to add this in 2 different commits. We're going to first update the world's Cassie's Purple World 2. And we're going to commit, and we're going to say add block. Well, okay. So yeah, add block beneath goober in level 2. And then we're going to get add, and I'm just hitting tab to autocomplete that. We're going to add 3, and we're going to say get commit message, add level 3 with harder jumping. And then now I'm going to push it to an upstream branch that matches the name of my, wait, what did I call this branch? More purple. Yeah, so there we go. I have now contributed to Candy Wrapper. I guess I've pushed it upstream. Then you could create a pull request here by just click opening this link here that it says here, or going to your fork and doing that whole thing. But yeah, and then it'll have a diff of your changes. Then I would recommend, we don't have this documented well like in this pull request template or anything, but if you go to the README and you go to world building guide, there is a contributing your world. Once your world is a suitable point, if you change assets. Okay, here we go. Please post follow-up comment on your pull request, screenshots, or video. Optional but recommended. So what I can do is I can actually open Godot, play my game, and take a screenshot of it just so we can show kind of what changed. Let's see. Get this a nice window size here. I'm trying to get a pixel perfect. There we go. And so I want a screenshot of this level. And then, oh, just missed it. Okay, and then I want a screenshot of this level as well. Okay, so I've taken those screenshots. Now I can go back to the pull request, and I can say, I'm actually going to name the pull request, add level 3 to Cassie's Purple World. I also added bricks beneath the goober. Added I guess added a brick beneath the goober in level 2, since the floating goober was fun but felt more like a bug/exploit than the intended behavior. Level 3 is slightly more challenging, requiring 2 jumps instead of just 1. How about that? Add level 3 to Cassie's Purple World. Level 3 is slightly more challenging, requiring 2 jumps instead of just 1. I also added a brick beneath the goober in level 2, since floating goober was fun but felt more like a bug or exploit than the intended behavior. I'm going to go ahead and create a real pull request. I'm going to label this. I don't know if everyone can do this or not, but I'm going to label it with the world label, just because that's what it does. I think a maintainer usually will do that for you if you don't have permissions to do that. And there we go. And now I'm going to paste. I can't paste the 2 images. I have to go browse for my screenshots, pictures, screenshots, and will be the second most recent one. And we'll make sure that shows level 1, level 2. Yeah. Or level 2 and level 3 screenshots, right? Level 2, level 3, and I'll just level 2, level 3. And comment. There we go. Now somebody can look at those and see what the difference is. Did that save? Comment? Come on, come on, come on. Comment. What's going on? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. There we go. So I have officially contributed a modified level. Now, if you were doing this from scratch, rather than adding a world within an existing, or adding a level within an existing world, what you could do is duplicate this whole sample folder. So you could say, you know, John, whatever, Jane Doe, whatever you want to call it, whatever your name is, or whatever you want to call your world. And then you have all your levels in there that are all set up. And then you can modify from there by clicking on the map and changing the tile map. Oops, tile map, you gotta zoom. That's the kind of annoying thing. You gotta zoom in, change the tile map so you can draw in here, and then you would have a new Jane world that is, yep, Jane Doe. Oh, it was level 0 there, so extra worlds, Jane Doe. Yeah, so it's behind the text there, what I just changed. But yeah, that's how you can do it, and then you contribute it using normal GitHub workflow. So yeah, contribute something, see what's there, read the guide on GitHub. There's some stuff there about how to change all the different scenes and things. We're also gonna like make some of this stuff easier. Easier to change and mod for the future. But right now this works pretty well, and you can do some interesting, fun little mods and your own level design, which is it's kind of fun. So there we go. How's that? Under 30 minutes. Yeah, have fun. Mod away.